G'day everyone and welcome back to another episode of My Big Fat Mess. I'm Anthony Ferraro and today we're cooking pasta. But not just any pasta, we're doing una spaghettata. Spaghetti with king prawns and Snowpeas. Come and have a look at this. These are fantastic Queensland prawns from Bowen. Now, they're big, they're chunky, they've been cleaned. I didn't buy them with the skins on and peel them. I got lazy and I went to the fishmonger and I said, I want some really cool Aussie prawns and I'm lazy, can you have them peeled for me? So that's a little bit over a kilo, so it's like 1.5. We've got some amazing Snowpeas, really nice. Shallots. I love my spring onions, especially in pasta. But it's always here. And a little bit of lemon, ginger, garlic. Obviously we've got some spaghetti, garofalo, and a little drink. So cheeky little Pinot Grigio. And remember, the rules. Everybody knows the rules. If it don't go in here, it don't go in here. That's right. So if you don't drink it, don't cook with it. Number one rule. The only addition that I would put in this pasta is chili. I love fresh chili or dried chilies or a chili oil. You could definitely do something like that. I'd actually like it, and after it's done, I'm going to put a little bit of chili on mine. But the kids wanted prawn pasta today, so we're going to make it without chili. You can do it with, but you don't have to. Let's get the pasta water on. And remember, pasta water, what's the number one rule? Cold water start. By the time this boils and the pasta cooks, I should be fast enough to have all the mise en place ready and we can start cooking. So first thing to do is to top and tail your Snowpeas. The reason I like this one here is it's got that little hint of sweetness. So when we have prawns, a little bit of wine and ginger and stuff, I want that little bit of sweetness to go with the acidity as well. So Snowpeas, very underestimated, really, really good in pasta and they taste amazing. So just top and tail, just literally knock the top off, bang, get rid of that. Knock the tail off, bang, get rid of that, and you just keep going. Okay, Snowpeas, good to go. Ginger, I don't want too much ginger. Remember, this is just for fragrance, just that little bit of zing, but we don't want it to overpower. This is quite a powerful ingredient you can use in there, very pungent, and it does have, particularly when it's fresh and you grate it, it can be a little bit spicy for the kids, so I only use a little bit just to get that little bit of zing up. In fact, I may not even use all of that. The skin is nice and clean. It has been washed, obviously, before I got it, but it's not too tough, so I just grate the whole thing. I'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit more. So that's about how much ginger I'm going to pop in there. It's just for aromatics and flavour. Use the back of the spoon, gets it all out. Garlic. Garlic is quintessential in this dish. So I want more garlic than I do with the ginger. So I've got 3 cloves. Boom! Bam! If you were putting chili in this dish, I would say to you, chop it all up now and have with your ingredients, slide everything in all at the end. Lemon. So I'm going to use the zest of the lemon towards the end with the shallots, but I want the juice. You can kind of do it all and then grate it over the top. I want to have everything ready and I'm going to mix them in with that. But what I will do is, I'm going to zest this first separately, then roll it. Because remember, by rolling it, we are loosening up the fibers inside and you get that nice, really good squeeze going through. And again, with your shallots, I don't need too many in this dish. It's just for flavor. And these go in at the end. I like the fact that it's got that spring oniony taste, that, you know, little bit of sharpness. Really, really nice. Just knock the ends off these. Get off any of the loose bits that are, you know, a bit manky. And then just give everything a bit of a wash. Now your butter goes in towards the end. Obviously you need extra virgin olive oil. A cold pressed one is better. A sharp knife is always safer than a blunt knife. I know it sounds contradictory, but the whole reason is a sharp knife, you're not going to be fighting the food and trying to rip through it. You're going to be slicing through it. Less chance of injuring yourself. I always get the bases together and I want to make these really fine because this is where the power comes from. This is where all that is in there. So we want to have these really nice and thin. Get them in there, they warm up, they just release it all, and when you're eating them semi-raw, it's not too much on the old nose. All right, they are ready to go. Now, let's zest our lemon. We zest the lemon straight in there, remembering we don't want any of the white stuff in there. The pith is what's going to make it bitter, but the outsides are going to be absolutely nice and aromatic. So just gently do it in there. Cooking is about layers, layering the right kind of marriage of flavours over each other's, just that they accentuate and they really open it all up for you. Don't need to go overboard with the lemon zest. So that is ready to go, but before I forget, always give it a little roll. This is a normal lemon. I can't really squeeze it too much, but here we have a rolled lemon. And watch, see that? We've already broken all that up. All of those fibers have started to loosen up, so when I cut it, it'll ooze a little. Open this up, open sesame! And one punch. Pasta, spaghetti garofalo. So, how long is this one going to take? 10 minutes to cook. Just, ba-bow! That's what it's all about, Italian style. Into the water, the pasta goes. We don't break the pasta! And just gently let it soften. Bounce, 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 let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Boom. Give it a minute, and then we'll stir that up. Just gently move it around. And remember, no oil, no butter, no nothing in here. Nice salted water, good rolling boil, won't stick together. Trust me. Trust, trust, trust. I'm Italian, you can trust me. Okay, that's gonna start cooking. Now, I must get my prawns and everything else ready. I'm gonna get this really nice and hot. Now, I don't wanna put too much olive oil in here. Then I'm gonna throw in the prawns, start cooking them, and then throw the rest of the stuff in. The oil is starting to get nice and hot. I've had it on really low, just so the pot is warm. It's really heavy base. I've ramped it up now. It's gonna get really hot. Once it starts smoking, in go the prawns. I always drain my prawns as well. So you can see there's always a bit of liquid that comes off them. Just always let them sit in a colander and a strainer. It's brilliant. In go the prawns. A little bit more olive oil. Look at that, beauty. And if you can, flick them, toss them, turn them. Lovely. Now in go the aromatics. I want them to flavour, not burn. Hamdillah la 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 lee. That is just fantastic. Give it a minute. We just want them to warm up. Remember, you want a bit of crunch on these. You don't want them to be mushy. That's flavour on the bottom. What we're going to do is deglaze with some Pinot Grigio. Give it a little drink. Deglaze. Now, in go the Snowpeas. And now, on goes the lid. We are going to put in some butter. Let's do 100 grams. Brilliant. Just a little bit of salt. Just a pinch. Fantastic. Okay, I believe now the pasta is ready. Oh, yeah, perfectly ready. And al dente too. Pasta water, straight inside. Turn it off. And now we put the pasta straight from here, straight into here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Done, done, done. Now, we have not forgotten about the aromatics. These go straight in. Why do I put them over the pasta? Pasta really hot. Move them around so that lemon zest goes in there. And there we have it. Let's serve it up. And remember, when you're serving it up, see if you can just kind of give it a twist. Una torcillata. Just a nice little twist. It's just that little bit more Italian. Get your prawns in there. Look at this. Just give it a drink. Give it a drink. That pasta's all thirsty. That's all the flavour. That is our spaghettata today. Spaghetti with king prawns and Snowpeas. Gamberoni and Snowpeas with spaghetti. Absolutely fantastic. We are going to enjoy this. I hope you do too. It's time to eat. Buon appetito.